The first is when I was in my late teens and early 20s, I realized that I was gay. And this was, at the time, completely terrifying for me. I sort of can chuckle about it now because the world is a very different place than it was in the late 80s. But at the time I was terrified, and I had grown up in this pretty upper middle class, suburban, white world. And for the first time, I was confronting being an other. And I didn't know what to do with that information. And I sat with it for a long time before I told anyone. I think I had really known since I was about 13. And finally, I decided I was going to embrace it to the extent that I could, given the world at the time. And I started coming out to people, and I had really a tremendous amount of support. And I lived in San Francisco at the time, which made it all the more easier to sort of be part of something and to embrace my sexuality. But another thing that happened at that time is that I, for the first time, I think being part of or identifying with, aside from being a woman, being part of a marginalized group of people made me begin to care about marginalized people everywhere. And so, in a sort of weird way, my sexuality and confronting my sexuality and what that meant for me in the world led to me sort of becoming somebody who cared very much about social justice and equity for everyone in the world.